What's going on, everybody? It's your boy coming back at you, Mary Dallas baby boy, Derek Tadpole Dallas. I want to take the time again, as always. There's nothing wrong with being grateful and having gratitude. Just to thank y'all for tuning into the channel and the things that I'm able to share with you guys. I'm thankful for all the feedback, as always, and I never stop being thankful, because gratitude is always a good thing. It's never wrong to be thankful for something. So I just want to be thankful. Let you guys know that I appreciate what you're doing and tuning in, and I believe that everybody that tuned in today, this is something that you need to hear, and I'm grateful for it, because you know, it's something that I had to go through and had to learn. I'm continuing to learn. Like I say, we all in this together, so I'm not learning nothing that nobody else ain't learned or need to learn, you know. But I want to take a few minutes right now, because I'm getting ready to head to work in a couple of minutes, but I want to say this right quick, something that was on my heart to share. And I just want to talk about right quick about watch where you place your ladder. Watch where you place your ladder. L-A-D-D-E-R. And we all know that what a ladder is. A ladder is, you know, something that we use to transition from one position to another, from one place to another. And life is almost like a ladder. You're looking and you're going through rungs on the steps. You're trying to go higher and higher. You know, everybody at some point or another want to go a little bit higher or do a little bit better than what they're doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, I think something wrong with you if you're living in this life and you don't want to do better. You know, you a certain age and you're not trying to change your life. You're not trying to better things. You're not experimenting. You're not trying anything. You just letting life come to you instead of going at it, going after life, you know. But what I want to talk about, like I said, is just watch where you place your ladder. Watch where you place your ladder. And what I mean by that is, it's very easy for you to place your ladder in the wrong place and try to climb the wrong stuff. Try to get to the top of the wrong stuff. Let me say what I mean by that. Tell you what I mean. You know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But you got to be careful that your ambition is not causing you to trample over other people and treat other people bad, or treat other people in a way where you feel as if they're in your way and they're stopping you from getting where you need to go. While in life you may have people that are trying to do that, but don't allow that to be your focus, to the point where you pick up the wrong heart about things, where you trying to do whatever you need to do to get to the top. To get to the top. You know, and one of the things I've learned in this life that you have to really be careful, because I'm a firm believer. People call it karma. I call it reaping what you sow. I'm really careful about what I do to people. I'm really careful about how I handle people. I would rather you do me wrong on purpose than for me do you wrong on accident. Because I really believe that stuff comes back to you. And it always comes back more than what you give. So I'm careful. And I want to talk about, you know, just the importance of walking in humility, being humble. And it's funny in these days and times, you got people that claim they're humble and they'll say they're humble, but in this next breath, they'll curse you out or treat you bad or say something nasty to you. But they'll tell you that they're humble. Almost proud to say that they're humble. I see it all the time. If you don't believe it, just look out and listen for people claiming all the time that they're so humble. Some of those folks can be some of the most arrogant people, and they can really treat you bad because they feel like, you know, you in my way. And it's kind of a paradox. It's kind of a paradox. They'll say they're humble, but at the same time they're arrogant. Just watch out for it. You know, another thing too, as you climbing up the rung of success, trying to get to the top, which I want to remind you that there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I just think you need to watch your step as you're stepping up, and making sure you step in the right way. Making sure you step in the right way, because you can get on the ladder and you can miss a step, and I'm telling you, you can fall and hurt yourself really bad. Somebody got that. You can try to step and you can make the wrong step and you can slip and fall and hurt yourself really bad, and even hurt somebody else, because you ain't take the time to understand. You know, you got people that's in this life as you progress, because many of us are in different places in life. You got people that's in places that they're doing really, really well. And then you got people that's in place, that's in different places on the ladder that they're not doing so good. But the thing about it is, it's all for us to help somebody, just like this channel is designed to help somebody else. So as I climb higher, don't think nothing wrong with you reaching down and pulling somebody else up, or teaching them what you learned, or helping them to get to the place where you are. Because as you do that, it's going to elevate you. Some people are so afraid to help somebody else that they think if I help them, that's going to pull me down. When actually, the opposite is true. As you help somebody else up, God going to take you higher. What you do to somebody else, he gonna allow it to happen to you. But you can't be afraid to help somebody. You know, you got people that are so jealous of other people that they rather not help them one bit because they don't want them to get where they are. And see, jealousy is a bad thing, because when you're jealous of a person, you know, you're feeling like, I want what they have. I want what they have, and you acting as if there is no more. Do you know you don't ever have to be jealous of somebody with a new car? Do you know how many new cars it is in this country? Do you know how many new houses it is in this country? Do you know how many more women and men or jobs you can get a job, good job, you can get a spouse, you can get whatever you need to get. You don't have to be jealous of nobody that's getting married. You jealous? Because I'm gonna tell you something, truth be told, you got single people saying, oh, I just want to be married so bad. I want to be a wife. I just want to be a husband. And you got married people saying, you can have her. You can have him. because it's not always what you think it is. It's so funny how we think if we just get something else, I'll be better off. When the truth is, you ever got something and then once you obtained it, you like, this ain't really what I thought it was. Because that's life. As you climb in this ladder, that's why I say you got to watch your step. You got to watch your step. And one that's even worse than that is when you envious of a person. Oh my goodness. Envy is different than jealousy. Because when you envious of a person, you don't want what they have. You want to be them. You don't just want their life, you want to be them. And I want to say something to people out there that maybe have a friend or a person that's around them. I want you to watch and listen. It's some people that don't just want what you have, they want your life. And the terrible thing about that is that'll never be able to happen, because your life is your life. They can never get your life. And so that person is never going to be satisfied. And I tell you, you need to be careful. You might need to sever that relationship, because I'm going to tell you something. If that person wants your life, nothing that they ever get is going to be good enough. Nothing that they ever get is going to be good enough. Because they don't understand how unique their own life is. You don't need nobody else's life. Your life is unique. You don't need their life. And while you're trying to obtain somebody else's life and trying to get their life, all you're doing is making yourself miserable in the process, because that life wasn't designed for you. That wasn't designed for you. So you got people, they call it green with envy. They green with envy no matter what. They never got nothing positive to say about you or nobody else. They never trying to help nobody. They're never trying to make things better for nobody, because they don't understand that they think if I help this person, I'm making things worse. I'm making things worse for myself. You're not doing that. But many times you can't help them. You got to allow life to let them see where they are. Because you can talk to them till you blue in the face. It's not going to help them. So what I learned to do with people in their life as they climbing the rung of success and climbing the ladder, to celebrate them. I celebrate with people. I learn to rejoice with them. They get a new house, I'm happy for them, because one thing I realize is that, you know what? If they can obtain it, so can I. They're no different than me. If they got a new job, I could get one too. A new car, a new anything. I'm celebrating with them. I learned to celebrate with them. And the reason is because we all in this thing together. It is abundance. Don't let nobody fool you thinking we running out of nothing. There is abundance. You look at the leaves on the trees, there's abundance of leaves on the trees. You look at the grass, there's abundance of grass. You look at the ocean, in the ocean there's abundance of fish. But people will make you think there's not enough, there's not adequate supply. And the reason why you start acting like that is because you feel like if I help them, I might run out of what I can possibly get. You're not gonna run out. It's an abundance. God gave us what we need. It's an abundance. It's an abundance. But let me say something. With every blessing comes responsibility. Every blessing comes responsibility. You get a new house, you got responsibilities. You get a new car, you got responsibilities. You get a spouse, you got responsibilities. You get a new job, it's responsibilities. Everything has to be balanced. You got to understand that it's a balance. That life it's a balance. And I'm not saying I got it all together, because I don't. You can ask my wife or my daughter. I don't have it all together. I just got a big head with a lot of knowledge in it. I want to share the things that I do know and understand. But the thing about it is, it's all a balance. It's all a balance. And so I don't want you to think in no way that I'm targeting anybody. I'm just saying, if this is something that you can learn or grasp something from, or you can get some kind of insight, by all means get it. If it'll help you or help somebody else, share it. But if it's checking you where you are, nothing wrong with that, because we all need to be checked at some point or another. None of us exempt from being corrected. None of us. None of us. But what I'm telling you about this ladder, I want you to watch your step, because many people, and I want you to listen to this very carefully, many people have done many unrighteous and bad, nasty and hateful and mean things to climb the ladder of success, just to get to the top, to look around and realize that I had my ladder leaned up against the wrong building. Watch your step. I want to ask you a question. Who needed to hear that? Y'all have a great day.